Hi, my name is Melanie, and this is my story about hope. Two summers ago, I was in Eastern Washington and we were at a friend's house playing volleyball in their backyard. Somebody spiked the ball and I went to dive for it and ended up falling on a horseshoe pole that was hidden in the ground. My face hit the ground and my eye landed on a wooden plank. Right after the impact, the first thing I realized was that there was blood on my hands and immediately was afraid that it was coming from my eye. Once I got cleaned up, we realized that it was just my nose that was bleeding. However, there was still concern about the condition of my eye because it was swollen shut. So I went to the doctor 3 days later to get it checked out. But the 3 days before going to see the doctor and the weeks following were one of my most darkest days, both spiritually and physically, as I contemplated what it would be like if my vision was impacted permanently and if I might be blind in one eye. To consider this would be my worst and greatest nightmare becoming a reality. It was scary to think about what life might be like without sight, without seeing color or dimension, or possibly anything at all, and waiting for that one news to potentially change my life forever was terrifying. During the weeks following, I felt like hope was absent. Although I knew God was there was no promise that anything was going to be okay or that my eye and life would be back to normal. As I think about Advent, I am reminded that we are not strangers to darkness. We are in darkness but anticipating the light. We have not yet known light, and what we know is despair and darkness. But a child will be born to us, say the prophets, a Messiah, a Savior. And like a cocoon, we see hope, a fragile, delicate exterior, not having awareness of what beauty will bloom when birthed. Although we are not guaranteed what we want our lives to have or to be, we are, however, guaranteed God's sanctifying work and presence in our lives. As Sister Joan Chittister, a Benedictine nun, says, hope and despair are cut from the very same cloth, made from the very same material, shaped from the very same circumstances. Every life finds itself forced to choose one from the other, one day at a time, one circumstance after another. Hope says, remember where you've been before and know that God is waiting for you someplace else now, to go on again to something new, to new understandings, and in these understandings is where hope dwells. So although I did come out with an orbital fracture in my eye, and it did take some time to heal, my vision may not be completely back to what it was, I did, however, experience a deeper sense and understanding of God's presence in my life, and a greater depth and breadth of life, to where I am more in love with color and light and the beauty of being alive.